Are monsters good at math? Well, not unless you count Dracula. All right. Well, this is my video for today. Doing Guess My Decimal game. It's problem 3-74 from CPM's course 1. And so Maya and Logan each made up a Guess My Decimal game. Use their clues to determine that number. So Maya gives you this clue. The decimal I'm thinking of is 3/10 greater than 80%. What is my decimal? So 3/10 greater than 80%. Now I wanted to show you something. This is a CPM tile. It's in your textbook. So what is 3/10 greater than 80%? So for that I'm going to grab tenths blocks and I'm going to build 80%. 1, 2, 3, 30, 40%, 50%, 60%, 70, and 80%. And it's saying 3/10 greater than 80%. So these are the 10% are also tenths. So that's 80%. And I need 3 more of these. So 1, 2, 3. Now, when I do that, I've got, well, that's already 1 whole. So I'm going to need another hundredths grid, 100%. And so that's what I've got. So my answer is, what's my decimal? Well, what is this as decimal? That's 1 whole and 1/10. So my answer as a decimal is, what is 1 whole and 1/10? You would also get this by saying 80% is 8/10 plus 3/10. And 8/10 plus 3/10 is 11/10. Logan continues the game with this clue. My decimal is 3/100ths less than 3/10. So my decimal is 3/100ths less than 3/10. So let's go back here. So 3/100ths less than 3/10. So I actually need to start with the tenths. So I need to start with the 3/10. And we're taking 3/100ths less than that. So we need to subtract. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and we're going to need to subtract 3/100ths. So if I take one of those away, 2 and 3. So that was my 3/10. And then I took 3/100ths away. And what does that leave me with? Well, that leaves me with 2/10 and 7/100ths, or 27/100ths. So if I take, and how this would look, so if you started with 3/10, and then took away not 3/100ths, but 3/10, but 3/100ths, that got us 2/10 and 7/100ths. All right, if you did that subtraction, let's do that practice. 3/10, take away 3/100ths. You can make this 30/100ths, and then you can borrow, regroup. So that's take one of the tenths and make 10/100ths, and you get 7, 2, 0. So 27/100ths or 2/10 7/100ths. All right, that's a Guess My Decimal game problem.